What's good, YouTube, man? I'm back with another banger for y'all today, man. As you see, man, we about to actually react to a drug dealer interview. A nigga named Big Heavy, bro. I heard this man is actually from New York, too, as well, bro. This nigga Big Heavy is... I heard this interview was very crazy, bro. And I know y'all like that crazy shit. You know, I personally don't like it, but it's just like... when I react to it, bro, and y'all like this shit, though. So, if y'all want more videos like this too as well, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to as well, man. So I can get more videos out like this too as well, man. Help the young brother out. Help a young nigga out, you know. And look, y'all, this how you know I've been struggling lately, bro. When I've been on stream, bro. Look at that, bro. My headphones are on this last leg, bro. They're on the last leg, bro. So y'all better hurry up and like, comment, and subscribe before these headphones go dead or go out, nigga. Matter of fact, hold on. Look, I got that earpiece right here, but it just won't work. It just won't work, bro. So we stuck like this, man. Other than that, y'all, man, I ain't finna waste y'all time no motherfucking more. We finna go ahead and get into this video right here. Let's see what he talking about.
Yeah.
Give me like 5 likes on this video.
We ain't gonna talk about nothing soft though. I promise you that.
That's good. That's what I want.
Can I wear a mask?
No, I can't do mask.
Okay.
I don't do mask. That's Primo.
Mm-hmm.
Primo is a joint with a little bit of crack in it.
Crack in it.
That's how a lot of people get started on crack, right?
You know, my whole life I heard people tell me that I would be smoking a pipe soon. I mean, I'm 54.
Still young.
You know, when I was a kid, crack was king. And my uncles, they sold dope, heroin, cocaine. And when crack hit the scene...
Where is this?
New York. I'm from New York City.
Okay.
And when crack hit the scene, I got mentors. You know, they weren't family to me, but they treated me like family and they taught me the business. I learned how to cook crack from a man called Dr. Rock.
Dr. Rock.
You know what I mean? He used to be, he was one of them 70s pimps. And he had the different color leather purse, and he had the different color leather jacket and the sniper.
Bro, I can't even pause it real quick. We 1 minute and 30 in, bro. This nigga said he's 54 now. He's been selling dope since a damn child. He learned it from this pimp named Dr. Motherfucking Rock. A fucking pimp, nigga. And back in that day with those pimps and shit like that, they used to pimp hoes. I never knew they pimped the fucking Rock too. Shit, what the fuck? This is crazy right here, though, bro. No lie.
And he really hated women, but he had a bunch of them. And
Nigga,
inside that purse, he kept the Star Trek Enterprise. And he would put the rock right in the middle of the round part of the Enterprise. And the two things that came out were where you smoked at. So he'd stick his thumb in one side and hit out of it. But if the chicks made enough money, he'd let the chicks smoke out of the other side. He was my mentor. He showed me everything. He taught me how to cook crack. He had a buddy named Simon, and he was a black gorilla. And Sam taught me how to hide guns in the couch and, you know, have a man at the door and check what was going on before they came in the house and serve them and get them out real fast, you know. No hand-to-hand sales. They get the money to somebody else, you give them the dope. I managed to stay out of any kind of incarceration until I was like 39.
Damn, 39?
You've been in the dope game for a long time.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. 39? He's 54, 53-ish. Been selling dope since a child, and the first time he ever got incarcerated was 39. God damn, boy. You on a BMF run, nigga. That nigga on, boy. Hey, boy, I need to... Hey, now. Somebody tell me what this nigga at right here, bro.
A long time now.
Yeah. My uncles were cooking crack one day, and we were chopping it up on plates, and he rolled a blunt with some coke in it. And he said, you know what this is? But I was 12. I just want to be big as the big boys, you know? So I lied. I said, yeah, I know what it is. I have no idea. And he goes, well, light it. And I lit that shit, and top of my head got tight. My throat got numb. Top of my mouth got numb. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I couldn't feel my tongue. My ears were ringing. I was like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, pass it. I was like, I ain't passing shit till you tell me what this is. And he said, the shit you're cutting on the plate, that's what it is. And I was like, for real?
You know
He was
what's
like,
crazy
yeah.
though?
Why you tell me? Why
I
don't?
keep pausing this bitch. I know we just started though, but you know what's crazy to me though, bro? Usually when I see people on crack, I don't see them like this. I see them kind of lost in the head. He knows where he at, what he doing. He knows all that. So, I mean, yeah, crack does hit people a different way, but I feel like this is a very rare case of crack not hitting him like it should, you know.
Why you think I tell you to give me all the crumbs when you're done? So that was the beginning of the end. I mean, I liked it and I still like it. It's my major malfunction. But I pay for it. I don't fucking rob nobody, steal nothing from nobody, none of that shit. But I hustle.
That's good.
Has crack unraveled your life like it does to a lot of the people down here?
Since I've been in LA, I've been okay. But yeah, I lost my life. I lost my life during COVID. I did. I had a chick that was on meth. She was a hooker, but the meth made her just want to fuck, whether she was getting paid or not. And she wasn't holding up her end of it, and I wasn't paying attention, and before I knew it, I lost everything. But you can't keep a good nigga down. You know, pretty soon I'll be signing the lease on my new crib.
Cold ass boy, you can't keep a good nigga down. Okay. Oh, what you say?
I got my Social Security and I'll be all right.
What brought you to LA?
What do you mean?
Like that.
Why'd you come to LA?
Because of her. She tried to kill me like 3 times. She fucked everybody I know and everybody on the fucking blade. Out in Arizona, we got a whole stroke called Van Buren. But famous pimps come to Van Buren and fucking pimp their hoes. And I had a dope spot on the blade. My grandpa had 2 hotels. So I was like old school when I hit the blade.
I think I heard it.
And I just got out of prison and she was one of my brother's girls. I stole her from him. I told him I was gonna come do something to his white girls and something nasty. And he told me, if you think you can, go ahead. But I could. I knew that. So I came back and I got her. And I thought that she was a good fit with me. But we were toxic together. She just wanted to bust nuts. And after she bust her nuts, she'd go off on her little missions. Damn. She made a lot of money, but I never saw a dime of it.
What was your childhood like?
I'm a twin. We came out breech. I came out first. My sister came out. Her feet was stuck to my head right here. That's why I got this spot. And we lived in Brooklyn, 40th and 5th. Nice little brownstone. We went to private school. My father was a gangster. My father was a rapper. My father was a pimp. And he didn't spend a lot of time, but he made sure we had everything we needed, you know, and he couldn't spend a lot of time. We'd go to see the Harlem Globetrotters, you know, and right after the fanfare, and we'd get all our snacks and stuff, and we'd sit down in our seats, and we were courtside. As soon as the lights went down and the show started, he'd lean over and say, I gotta go. Hand me $100 bill so we could catch the cab back home to Brooklyn, and he'd take off. United Artists Theater, when Star Wars came out, We had so much shit from the snack bar. We had little tables in front of us, and we were sitting right in the front, on the best spots in the theater. As soon as the lights went out and the commercials was over, my father leaned over, said, "I gotta go. Give us money, take off." That was my experience of him. He was a heroin addict, but he was a heroin dealer. He fixed in the morning, he fixed at night. Sometimes he messed around in the afternoon, but he wasn't one of them non-heroin addicts. He was a hype heroin. He'd get that shit in his system, and he'd start dancing around and shit. And he'd want to play dominoes and play poker, and you know what I mean? He made money. He was always about money. One thing he taught me was knowledge is power. What you don't know can hurt you. And in the 2000s, if you ain't got your game straight, you're gonna get fucked off. I've always had that work ethic though. If it is to be, it's up to me. There ain't nobody else gonna give it to me. I gotta go get it.
You're gonna have,
if you had your life to live all over again, would you have done anything differently?
All this shit he's saying,
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think my life turned out the way it was supposed to.
Always.
I think God wanted me to see things that I can't unsee, and when I was 12, my parents put me out. Because when I was 9, I wouldn't be a kid. They were Rough Riders. They had motorcycles and they would go on rallies to California. I got uncles in California that are East Bay Dragons. I got uncles in Arizona that are Chosen Few, and I got uncles in Louisiana. I got uncles in Florida, but they all deal drugs. I've been in 28 states, and I was bred for this. I was born to this. It's part of who I am. But I can remember my parents being out of town and me going to my uncle and saying I need money. And he'd give me, $200, $300 for me and my sister. But he'd ask me, how much money you want? And he'd be counting money.
Bro, that was back then. $200, $300, bro? That shit was like a good $600 back then. Shit, you can go do anything back then. Damn, boy, you getting him bread.
From his sales. Yeah. And it'd be big stacks of money on the table. And I told him, I want that money. I want that much money. And he'd laugh. And he'd get up from the table, go in the kitchen, and he'd come back with a big old sandwich bag full of Coke and hand me that. And I asked him, what am I supposed to do with this? He goes, you figure it out. And I did. I sat right there and waited for one of his runners to come and pay him the money and get another bag. And when he ran off, wherever he went, I followed him. When he got to the house, I went in the house. He couldn't stop me. He worked for my uncle. He's bagging up the dope. I'm watching him bag up the dope. I started bagging up my dope with his bags. When he's standing out on the porch selling, I'm standing out on the porch next to him selling. And I started seeing how to get money.
Did you have anybody around you as a kid, any role models that were taking a straight path?
My brother Jay Whip and my brother Binky were drug dealers.
Oh
and
my
pimps.
God. I'm thinking you about to say that.
My uncle Vicente, he sold heroin and he sold marijuana, but he had a Long's drugs. And it was attached to a bar. And the reason he had the drugstore was because upstanding citizens could go into the drugstore and then walk into the bar at 10 o'clock in the morning, but they couldn't be seen walking into the bar at 10 o'clock in the morning. So they'd go to the drugstore and go get drunk.
That shit.
So after school, I would go to his bar and he would give me a mouthful of heroin balloons and I'd fill my mouth up with heroin balloons. And then I'd run through the drugstore and grab me a comic book off the rack and run to my neighborhood. I used to watch my pops hookers. They'd get out of cars and they walk up to me and they slide $20 into my comic book and I spit them out a balloon. But then later on that night, we'd go to the whole house. He'd be in the back room checking them for the money that they were late. They were short off their fucking quota. And you could hear him slapping the shit out of them. And, it was loud. pow, pow. And I'd be sitting in the front room on the couch with the money they were short in my front pocket. And they never told on me because they wanted to do it again tomorrow. So I learned back then, they gonna come see that dope sack before they go see that pimping every time. So I'd rather pimp the white girl in my pocket than fucking be sweating some chick and yelling at her and all that. That's a waste of time.
That shit is crazy, bro. I ain't even gonna cap, nigga. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. How these niggas used to live back then in their childhood, hey, bro, y'all got it. Hey, bro, if y'all older people, elderly people, y'all want to brag about this shit here, hey, bro, you got it, bro. You got me, bro. You got me, bro. Because this shit is ridiculous, nigga. Like, what, nigga? What, nigga?
What's your biggest fear now? What do you worry about at this point of your life?
Getting old, being in a wheelchair, having a fucking piss bag or fucking shit bag, and fucking not being able to take care of myself. I don't want to live like that. I'd rather die. I don't want to live like that.
You ain't lying, though.
I'm not bragging or nothing, but I got a fucking horse dick. And I charge for this dick extra large. But I don't want to be trying to get in no bitch with no diaper on. Fuck that.
I ain't even know all that, bro.
You been in love before?
Yep. I just fell out of love.
Fell out of love?
I always picked the wrong ones. I always pick the chicks that don't appreciate what I do for them. What mama want, mama get. I'm a hustler. I'm a man. I'm gonna make sure she got clothes, food. If she got a drug problem, drugs. I'll make sure she gets so much dope that she don't want no dope. But again, what I do for her, she don't appreciate. And so when she's being disrespectful or she won't listen to me or talk over me when I'm trying to talk, we're not communicating. That's not how you communicate. You talk, I listen, I talk, you listen. But they don't ever want to do that. They want to just run their mouth. And you can't learn nothing when you run in your mouth. And knowledge is power. And they don't ever hear what I'm saying to them. It's sad. Because I want to have forgiveness. I want to show them love, but they don't deserve it. They don't earn it. So fuck them.
Has your life gotten easier, like at 2023, or than it was in the back like 20 years ago, or even before that?
I don't gotta work no more. I got my Social Security, but it ain't easier. I mean, bills gotta be paid. Food gotta be bought and cooked.
The dope's not as good as it was?
No, the dope's pretty good right now. There's some creamy shit, but it's like now I do more when I'm tired and out of sleep. Now the food tastes funny when I'm getting high to where I don't even want to eat when I'm usually like 460 pounds. I'm a big dude.
Yeah.
But, you know, living this lifestyle, it wears on you. 3 or 4 days of no sleep, you start thinking things that ain't real, seeing shit that ain't real. But you gotta be honest with yourself. When you're a man, you have integrity. There's a certain level you have to uphold. No amount of money or drugs will make me compromise my integrity. I look myself in the face every day.
Exactly.
And if I can't look myself in the face, then I'm not really being a man. I'm not being true to myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Sometimes that gets harder.
You also gotta look yourself in the face, bro. Why am I always thinking like that though, bro? Chad, I'm always trying to think higher level for y'all niggas, bro. But yeah, bro, that shit is crazy. He ain't lying though, bro. You gotta end of the day, you gotta look at yourself. Is this some shit that I really want to do? Is this some shit I want to do for the rest of my life? Like, damn, boy, this shit is intense. We still got like 14 more minutes, bro. No. 16 more minutes. This shit is crazy, bro. No.
Got 5 daughters. My youngest daughter's 5 years old.
And they're being raised by who?
I got 4 baby mamas. And so far, they've been good babies mamas. I just can't stand them.
They're not working girls.
My daughters are happy. My last baby's mama was a working girl. I took her off the blade. She wasn't doing very well. So I saved her. But after I saved her and started getting her hair and nails done and makeup and all of that stuff,
This nigga saving hoes.
she started getting more attention from the guys on the block. And I kept telling her, you can't speak to everybody because you're out of pocket. A pimp will snatch you up. And she didn't believe it. She got kidnapped, but I paid for her and I got her back.
Oh.
And then she got pregnant.
Oh.
And she wanted to be a school teacher, so I helped her get through school. And, you know, one thing led to another. And
Hey, boy.
the result was my...
He better than me, nigga. He better than me, nigga. I would have left that hoe. We don't save no hoes over here, y'all. We don't save no hoes over here. If they want to do that, let them do it. Let them motherfucking do it. We don't save no hoes over here. That is crazy. It's not too crazy because he did save her. You know, bless this nigga right here, Big Heavy. But he better than me. He better than me.
My daughter, she's beautiful. I love her. And she's smart. What? She's already in the 1st grade. She'll be in the 2nd grade when she turns 6.
Oh my God. Did I tell y'all to like, comment, and subscribe on the video too as well? What the fuck is we doing? Fuck is we doing, nigga? We halfway through the video. You ain't tell these niggas to go like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go do that.
And you're in your
It's
kids'
working out.
You're in your kids' lives?
Oh, yeah. I'll have to be. Without me, they'd be vulnerable out there in them streets because they fall in love with a dude like their daddy.
How do you teach them to go after a guy who's not like you? That's hard.
I don't. I just teach them how to protect themselves, and I teach them how to play chess. Make your next move your best move, because it might be the only move you got. Always stay a few moves ahead. That's how you win.
Yeah, but a girl's father becomes almost like the
the
model of the kind of guy
I'm
she
the role
looks.
model, yeah. I'm always honest with them. I ain't no good. And I tell them the truth. And pretty much they listen to me. The older ones, I don't know. I don't like their boyfriends. But most of the time I don't like their boyfriends because they're like me.
You can tell your kid, do as I say, not as I do. But that doesn't really work.
Always give a child the opportunity to choose. 9 out of 10 times, if you raise them right, they'll choose right. You know, discipline is a very specific thing. You know, you can train your child like you train an animal. You make the right decision, you get a reward. You make the wrong decision, you get a consequence. But you have to choose. If you choose wrong and you get punished, that's what's up. If you choose right, I'm always, you know, give you kudos and reward you the best I can. I show them love. They know they're loved. You know, they can't do no wrong in my eyes. My daughters walk all over me. So do their mothers. That's why I leave.
That's good though. You take care of his children though. You don't like, you know, deadbeat. And you take care of his children. Good.
Did you ever think about doing anything other than being in the streets? When you were a kid?
All the time.
What'd you dream about?
I wanted to be Spider-Man. I did. I wanted to be a hero.
propaganda, man.
But heroes are broke. They don't make no motherfucking money. They're always getting beat up for nothing. They don't get no healing time. They can't kill the bad guy. Nah, that ain't me.
No regrets?
No regrets. I think I was about 39 when I stopped having nightmares.
39?
I used to have nightmares all the time.
About what?
Ain't it stopped at 39?
When I got quoted, I was living on a park bench in the New York winter. You know, when you're little kids in New York, you go to school, you see people sitting on the stoop like this, blue. They're dead. They're cold. They got cold. They're dead. Wintertime is brutal in New York. You got to have a snowsuit, some long underwear, some insulated boots, some insulated socks. You learn isotoner real quick. Yeah. And so when my parents put me out, I thought I was going to freeze to death. My friend, his father was a boss, a real boss. Not like out here. These West Coast guys, they say they're a boss. They ain't no fucking boss. Number one, you can't call yourself a boss if you ain't got no employees. Number two, you can't call yourself a boss if you don't take care of your employees. In New York, when a guy says he's a boss, if you need groceries, he's got a grocery store. If you need a car, he's got a car dealership. If you need a piece of ass, he's got a brothel. If you want to impress your girlfriend, he's got nice restaurants in Manhattan, and he's got a limo service that'll take you there. And the guy will know you're coming and take your jacket and call you sir and bow down and kiss your ass and all of that shit. You know, that's a real boss. He's got a haberdashery, and he's also got a bootery where they put your foot in the metal thing and measure your foot and make your shoes, where they measure you with the tape measure and make your clothes. And these guys are real professionals. I used to bring them the East Bay magazine and show them the outfits that I wanted, and they would make that outfit to fit my big ass. You know, my boss was good. He had a jewelry shop. We had 4-finger gold rings and the Run DMC hollow necklaces and all of that stuff.
What was the best time of your life?
1984.
What was going on?
I was rapping with a lot of the Bay Area rappers and Herm Lewis and JT the Bigger Figure was washing a dope money with our rap records and giving us kilos, and we was famous. 1st Street, 3rd Street, Alamein, Hunters Point, East Oakland, Berkeley, Frisco, and like we would go places and people would know us. People would like us. One time we did a concert, and on our way out, the crowd ripped our clothes off.
Oh.
When we got to the car, we didn't have no car keys because we didn't have no fucking pants on. Yeah, it was a good time.
Heavy, what would you say is the most important thing you've learned in your life?
This is deep. Because I tell you about the life that I've lived. I worked for the devil for a long time. And I can tell you right now that when it comes to the God that created us, I'm down for him like I was down for my set. Like 4 flat tires on a Cadillac. Everything that happens, there's no chance, there's no luck, there's no guessing or playing. Everything is God's will. Everything happens, it's God's purpose. I'm living proof of that. And that's all I can say about that. I mean, I can't prove to you,
as well, bro.
But
Think about it though. Think of where he came from though, bro. Family used to sell dope. Niggas, his whole family used to sell dope all over the country. He got incarcerated at 39. He's out right now. I ain't like he smoked crack. Ain't no motherfucking way he smoked crack. But he still getting to the money. He take care of his family. He doing everything he need to do. Hey man, only thing, if you doing everything you need to do, hustling, God gonna reward you, bro. He gonna reward you, bro. He gonna have to. You just gotta stick to it, man. Stick to it.
I've been shot 24 times in my lifetime, and I'm still here.
You done prison time?
And I could give you a good race to the corner.
You done?
Yeah, I did 10 and a half flat.
What was that for?
Trafficking, intent to distribute, gang syndicate, illegal enterprise. I had 36 felony twos. I had $210,000 worth of liquor and cigarettes in my garage when they raided my house. I was getting it. And that wasn't even the best time of my life, but I was getting it.
Do you believe in karma?
No. Karma's a bitch. Fuck her.
Ask somebody else can be at you, so they don't believe in karma.
My first job, working for my boss, he wanted me to cut up a dead body, wrap it up in plastic, get on a train, going to Jersey, ride the train to Jersey, put the suitcase in a luggage rack. When we get to Jersey, wasn't no cameras and shit like that back then. You just leave the suitcase in the luggage rack and get on the train going back to New York. And by the time they smelled it stinking, it'd been in lost and found for like 2 weeks.
Damn, that nigga smart as fuck.
And then, you know, I didn't have no fingerprints on record or nothing.
That nigga was smart as fuck. Look at this nigga.
I threw up
Why am I looking at a
for like an hour. But bile, I still threw up like 2 more times. But I got it done. The first time was hard.
Am I watching this nigga cook up crack right now, or about to fix him a joint? Nigga, you're wild. You're wild.
But then after that, it got easy. Plus, I'm a weirdo in that sort. I got a thing about watching the hogs eat the hands and the head. The hands go down quick, but the head's like a jawbreaker. And they just keep on chewing it and chewing it and chewing it till it pops. And then they slurp it all up and crunch it down and it's gone.
No, dude.
It's a dog-eat-dog world, isn't it?
It's a world we created. You know, if you read the Bible, and I have several times, the one thing that's consistent throughout the Bible is no matter how much power, how much divineness, how much love God shows us, we're still disobedient. That's what your natural man is designed to do. We don't care about rules as a race. We don't care about what's right or wrong. We use that to judge each other. But when you get on your knees at God's feet when you're dead, He's going to ask you, why were you doing my job? Because nobody can judge you but God. You know? And He's going to ask you, why were you doing my job? But all those people that tell you what you were wrong, and all those people that tell you what you're doing is a sin and blah, 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 they do it too. You don't think the preacher's dick gets hard when Sister Robbins walks by with her fat ass in that tight skirt? He thinking the same thing you thinking when you look at her with that fat ass and that tight skirt. He not thinking about how pious she is or how good of a parishioner she is or how holy she is. He thinking about what he could do with her if he had her alone in a room naked.
I wasn't thinking like that.
Because he's a man. It's our natural instinct to do that. It's our basic human need to gratify ourselves. And even people that are holy, their basic human need to be holy is so they can gratify themselves. You know, they feel like they're better than somebody, but I can tell you, whether they're a dumpster diver,
so all them little white,
or whether they're a millionaire, we're all God's children made in His image. He loves us all the same, and ain't nobody better than nobody. And don't judge nobody. You don't know what a motherfucker going through. One time I was on a bus going to school, and this lady was sitting in the back of the bus, and she was just letting her kid bounce all around the fucking bus. going in other people's purses, fucking snatching people's ears, you know. And finally somebody asked her, lady, what the fuck's your problem? Control your kid. Why you letting him go crazy like that? And she looked at the guy and she said, today his father died. You never know what people are going through. Everybody's got a story. And most of the time, it's worse than the next guy's story. But it's still just their story. It's the culmination of who you are as a human being. I don't feel bad for what I've done. I don't feel bad for gangbanging. I don't feel bad for the niggas I done knocked down. If you read the Bible again, all God's chosen.
Before he said, all God's chosen are like some crazy fucked up people for actually God got them. Dead ass. That shit is crazy.
All killers.
Yeah.
Moses.
Yeah.
David.
Yeah.
Samson.
Yeah.
Killers. Chosen by God though. He
You know
knows what you're gonna do before you do it.
You know what
He understands. Sometimes people go to the extreme. But it's our basic human nature.
I like Big Heavy, bro. I like him, bro. I like you, bro. I like you, bro.
What's your greatest strength?
Gotta be your Olympics, bro.
When I got an issue, when I got a problem,
Oh, man.
I don't dwell on it. I figure out the solution and then that's what I work on. I don't care about spilled milk. A lot of people, they'll spill the milk and they'll just keep pointing at the spilled milk. I know chicks that have been raped and they talk about that shit to this day and it happened like 40 years ago and they still can't get over it. It happened, it's over.
Nah, yeah.
Unless you're stupid, it's not gonna happen again. What are you gonna do now?
Exactly.
What's next?
Everybody
What's
wanna know
really your
what's
goal
next.
and how are you gonna reach your goal? We all have breakdowns. But if you get caught up in your breakdown, that's where you get screwed.
No lie. I like him, bro. I like him, bro.
Gotta find
I like Big Heavy, bro. What you said then?
a solution. Or you're not gonna get what you want out of life.
Basically just like that, bro. I like Big Heavy though, bro. He may did some this and that, but he got a good head on his shoulders, bro. I know I'm younger than this nigga, but he taking care of everything, bro. He got 5 daughters, 4 baby mamas, but he taking all care of his daughters. I'm guessing he out of the game. I mean, he got his Social Security now, so I'm guessing he getting a little paycheck, but he got to get his bills paid, shit like that. But hey, you know that nigga, hey, he straight though. He straight though. Other than that, y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to us. Well, y'all make sure you do that too as well. And if y'all want more videos like this to come out too as well, man, come on, bro. You might as well go ahead and tune into the channel. Because more videos gonna come out like this too as well for the non-subscribed people. That's for the non-subscribed people. For the subscribed people, y'all know this a regular day. Y'all know this a regular day for me though. Dead ass nigga. Other than that, y'all, man, that go to drug dealer interview with Big Heavy, bro. This is very interesting to me too as well. So I learned this, learned that, man. But I like old dude though, bro. Other than that, y'all, man, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe. And I'm out of here.